Okay, so here is the full interview from our trip.
Turn on my recorder staircase too. Basically,
was here in Ft Wolters.
Some of the older buildings we're doing some research for a project.
Oh, okay.
We drove from out of town, and we got here way earlier today, and then we got a flat tire. Had to go to Discount Tire back in Mineral Wells.
They said there would be a gate with a swinging arm, and that there should be a security officer.
And then we saw the sign that said 650, so we were...
650.
Well, that's talk about swinging arm. That's it.
Oh, okay. We didn't know if you were actually active or not today, or.
Oh yeah. What the deal is? There's nothing left from POW camp.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
There's some bases left, foundations left from the buildings.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if you want to see some of them, what's left, you go to the high school.
High school.
We're not from here. We drove like...
You know where Walmart is here in Mineral Wells?
I think we might have passed it.
Okay. You go back that way.
Okay.
Okay.
As you go towards Walmart, you see the high school, you circle back around. There is one building left from the original fort.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay? You look at the tree line. You're going to see a path. You go up the little hill, and there's pictures there.
Okay.
I mean, you can see the foundations there. That's where some of the buildings were of the old POW camp.
Oh,
okay.
well, someone, I don't know if you know, Kathy's Collectibles.
Right over.
Yeah, kind of.
We stumbled in there earlier, and I guess he, what was his name? Frank. Had told us that they didn't actually stay here. They worked here.
Oh, they stayed here.
Oh, they did stay here?
Stayed here, stayed in Brownwood, from here to Brownwood to El Paso.
Oh, because we knew they stayed over in Princeton, and that's where we were going to go, because we're from Denton. And then I pulled it up online and said, there's nothing left but a rusty water tower. I was like, well, let me find another place. So
this was the closest one to us.
That we could find. So,
but this place has got lots of history.
And that's what we were thinking. Yeah. Is there any of the buildings left from that era?
World War II? Yeah. Nearly a bunch of buildings throughout here.
Okay.
That we wouldn't get in trouble for photographing?
Shouldn't.
Okay.
Because basically, if you stay on this side of this fence,
you're fine.
Fine.
Okay.
Because technically, everything else back this direction is industrial park now.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have one more question for you.
Yes.
The pre-release prison cell, is that still active or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone told us we keep getting different stories.
Someone told us it was still active and people were still going through it.
And we were like, it didn't look active.
No, there are people over there. But as far as I know, there are no inmates over there.
Okay. How long has the industrial park actually been around where people can actually buy the old buildings and fix them up for their homes?
73.
Since 73, so wow. 40...
Bad math.
Yeah, I went to high school like this.
One last question. The purpose of our project is there's a lot of people freaking out because of
a special ops military.
No. Okay, no. I know I should have brought a tin hat for me and for you. And we're not trying to like cause fear for them. We're trying to ease their mind.
I'm so sorry.
I know, they can barely tell time over there.
Hey, I'm from the men's side of the Navy. What do you expect?
My ex-brother-in-law was in the Navy.
But,
I'm from the men's side.
I got it props on that one.
But,
of course, then again, I only served 12 years in there. Then I served 12 years in the National Guard. I went from the Marine Corps to the National Guard. At least I belong to the governor.
Yeah.
Not the president. Go ahead.
There you go. So I wasn't paying attention to this whole special project. I saw it all over the media, and finally, because we do run a website, people kept bringing it up. I was like, okay, I'll look into it. And I knew about these prisoner of war camps and Geneva Convention. So I pull them up and I get to looking at it and I'm like, well, it's sure funny that they're lining their people up right along our Mexican border, kind of.
Uh-huh.
And that our governor, bless his heart, when the America didn't want to Perry didn't want to defend the border the way. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get political.
It's okay. You get political.
They didn't want to defend that border the way they should. So I feel like Texas may have when the United States didn't necessarily honor the Constitution. Texas did, maybe. So I just got to looking. I don't really buy into conspiracy very much, but I figured we'd check into it and try to ease people's minds. And I don't know.
If there is a special ops and it's going on the border, it's primarily for drugs. That's my opinion. I'm a state employee, so I'm retired military. I did one of my tours in the National Guard. I did do on the border mission. I just hear rumors just like you. All I concern myself with is this place right here. Because anything else, I figure God's going to let me know.
Amen.
Because my last name is Noah.
That's so funny you say that. That's what I'm researching right now is as in the days of Noah, and
what do you
Jesus is coming back soon.
What do you want to know?
Well, it says when he returns, it'll be as in the days of Noah. And I believe that's a lot more than what people are focusing on, because Noah lived for 950 years. And I think it was not just about before the flood, it was also after the flood. So I'm researching about the Table of Nations and Noah's sons. And Nimrod, the king of Babylon, which was actually an empire. A lot of people think it was a city. So I want to know, I guess, as much as I can, but...
as far as that Operation Jade Helm, or whatever it's called, I don't know.
See, I guess the thing that disturbed me is they said something about synthetic biology.
Say again?
They said something about they're going to be dealing with synthetic biology tools. And DARPA synthetic biology tools. And when I looked that up, that looked a little weird to me.
Yeah.
And then, do you know who Wally Chubot is?
Nope.
Well, he's a Christian evangelist, but he used to be a Muslim terrorist.
Back in the 90s.
But he converted. And his Catholic wife, go figure, because I guess their thing is they marry Christian women and try to convert them, and she wound up converting him. And so now
How come he's hadn't been stoned yet?
He lives here in the States.
Yeah.
Like I said, how come he hasn't been stoned yet?
I guess he's been exposing them. And he was saying that...
Well, I was saying that for a reason, but...
Ex-Muslim terrorist.
No. Somebody else. But anyway, just listen to WWII and you understand what I'm talking about.
Here's your daily 20.
Oh. I'm not in the car that much.
I'm in the car with the kids.
You listen and you let me know.
We got it.
But,
yeah.
He was saying that, I guess, right after they announced this whole thing, he's like, well, ISIS is in Juarez, right over on the other side of El Paso. So when everybody's like, well, tell us what this Jade Helm thing's doing, and I looked it all up. Here's the state of Texas. You got all of their places that they've announced they're going to be. And then here's Hudspeth County. Do you know where that is?
Nope.
Because I didn't either. Right on the other side of El Paso. All by itself. They're all clustered around Austin in a V shape. And then here's this little outpost I call it the Lone Wolf Outpost. And then here's El Paso, and then here's where they're saying ISIS is. So I thought it was kind of odd.
At least ISIS is more respectable than what's across the border.
Wow.
For real.
Before. Wow. Wow.
At least you can reason with ISIS.
Can't reason with truck works.
Have you heard of Cartel de Santa?
Nope. The only thing I was paying attention to was MS-13.
I don't even know know.
That's a gang. That was an enforcer gang, which makes Stalin look like a Boy Scout. Correction, Eagle Scout.
Oh. Yeah, that does say a lot.
I don't know what's on the other side of the border, but I know that
MS-13.
my cousin got to dating one of those Mexicans that was involved in some kind of cartel, and what I he had a photo of himself dressed like the devil, and I used to do studio makeup, and I said, Amanda, either that man really worships the devil and he's possessed in that photo, or he knows someone in Hollywood, because that's top-notch makeup artist right there.
Mm-hmm.
Faith in Christ.
Yeah.
But,
We better let this gentleman get back to
Yeah.
I know. I'm waiting on people right now.
Oh.
I just finished what I was doing.
Well, yeah, I didn't think anybody was in there.
I saw your truck, so I was like, maybe
yeah.
you'll just sit here.
No. I'm trying to get back in. I finally got my lungs cleared up. I had a drug reaction. Messed up my lungs. I'm finally getting it cleared up. And I'm trying to do some walking. I just walked 10,000 steps.
Nice. Very nice.
And I did it in less than an hour and a half.
Wow.
Well, touch and agreement for your healing in Jesus' name. And we thank you for talking with us.
Definitely. We're going to go back down that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of history. Some of African Rommel's African Corps was here. Most of it was out there in that Paso heading east. There was German POWs here. Audie Murphy did his basic training here.
That's who we heard about.
Yeah, the memorial, yeah.
Is it raining?
No.
Have you rained? Hang on. Oh, that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night or Monday? Yeah.
No, tomorrow night.
It's supposed to.
Have y'all seen Dorothy or Toto lately?
No. We'll keep our eyes out for them.
Yes. Please do.
Are we going over the rainbow?
That's if you see the Dorothy Toto. I mean, I see Dorothy, I'm going a different direction. Yeah. This place was part of SAC at one point. Okay, for y'all youngsters, that's Strategic Air Command.
Okay.
Nuclear bombs and missiles.
They taught us that in Fort Jackson.
Oh. I don't know.
That's why I went to mom like, oh, wow.
Hey, yeah, I saw that look.
I don't think she realized or really understands who Dorothy and Toto are either.
Are those bombs?
No. Tornadoes.
Oh.
This is the southwest corner of Tornado Alley.
Oh.
Dorothy and Toto. Dorothy would be the Dorothy and Toto from Twister, the
Wizard of Oz.
Oh. Okay. Well, I knew Wizard of Oz. That's why I said, are we going over the rainbow?
Well, I'm not, but you can.
Nope.
In the 60s, this was primary flight for U.S. Army aviation helicopter. There were more people here in Middle Wales than there were in Fort Worth at the time, in the 60s.
Wow. Is there an underground base here?
There are 3 so-called abandoned nuclear missile silos.
I think that's on the other side of the fence.
Yes.
What are the cap thingies we keep seeing? There's one behind the church. And there's one.
Oh, those things? I have no clue. Probably sewers or vents or something.
They look like little domes. They're kind of gold colored.
I'd say some kind of sewer system.
I know we have one in Denton, and I found this sign recently, and it said, Denton, Texas, home of the first underground, U.S. underground. I said, how many are there?
They actually have pictures of it, and they said it was like something like 40.
If there is something out here, it's going to be fallout shelters for storms and whatnot. Maybe from, like I said, built in the 60s, so still doing Cold War. It could be nuclear power.
Well,
That's about it. As far as that other stuff, for like president and all that crap,
President coming here.
no, they just won't let it.
no, we really wouldn't.
I'm a native Texan, by the way.
I'm born and raised.
Cranberry.
Oh, you're from Granbury?
Mm-hmm.
I sent a message to Sherry before we came here. I was like, aren't you from here? And she's like, no, I'm in Granbury. I was like, well, how far is that?
We're from Acre Creek, like Dallas area.
It's about an hour from here. I actually ran into a hood. He wouldn't talk about what happened in Franklin, Tennessee. That's a dirty family secret, and that was it. Some other stuff. This started out as a cavalry post during the late part of the Indian Wars after the Civil War. That's what it's still called Fort Wolters, because General Wolter was in charge. World War I, it was a training gear ground. Then it's kind of almost dried up and blew away. Of course, World War II, it was POW camp. So all the POW camp stuff, that was all over there by the high school, where the high school sitting, right across from Walmart.
You'd be surprised how many people don't even know about that. Had a German man online. I made a comment on a YouTube video, and he said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "We had 450,000 German civilians at one point."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Do you have links for this?" I'm like, "Well, I sure do."
Uh-huh.
And I don't really even pay attention. We don't watch cable television. And
I watch History Channel, Discovery Channel, Guardian Channel.
we'll pull up. We'll get we'll pull the videos up, but we don't watch cable or stuff. But
I like to watch Trauma Life in the ER. I'm a medic, so it's like, no, I wouldn't thought about that. Yeah, that'd work. And the guy goes, "Oh man, that dude's messed up."
Oh man.
I'm more like Hawkeye.
Oh man, I love that show. If I watch MASH again. My little series.
So you know what the name of the theme song to MASH is?
I do not.
that's dark. Hollywood's twisted.
No. Look who wrote it and look who starred in the original movie.
Donald Sutherland.
Yeah! How dark is that?
That's messed up. That is messed up.
And I know why Hotlips got her nickname.
She's never seen the original movie. Y'all have to watch it.
I am not. He can tell you. I'm not going to. Because there's a lady present.
I won't even tell her. She's my wife, and I won't tell her. I'll have to have her watch it.
Oh, is that your wife? Oh, you better tell her. You better tell her.
If I can even fully remember. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. Let's just. Oh, man. I'll have to. Oh, now I'm embarrassed even want to tell you.
Just, hey.
So let's just
go. Hey, go 2 plus 2. Go to 5.
Okay.
That's how you got the out. That's how.
Well, sometimes 2 plus 2 is 6.
No.
Yeah.
It's 5.
It could be 6.
2 plus 2 is actually 4. That's how Aggie do it.
That's how she got her name, Hotlips.
Oh, okay. So
She's broadcasting it too. Mm-hmm. They stuck a microphone that was a hot mic underneath her.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, that's how she got the name Hotlips.
For Major Burns.
Yep. Major Burns for the perv.
So, in your opinion, when I go to write my blog and I tell people it's all okay, and if they come down here with their secret ops, if they decide if Obama's going to try and take over Texas, it's okay. National Guard's got her back. Or Texas.
Texas in general. I mean, use your own opinion on that. Whatever it's going to do, it's going to get ugly. And it'd be ugly. It'd be worse than Frank Kent.
I don't get the reference.
1960. Frank Kent College. National Guard opened fire on students.
there was actually a picture of it in the Vietnam.
See, and that's funny because people online are so ignorant. And I look up things for a talk. They're like, soldiers never fire on their own. I said,
they also have
that's what I said too. I said, soldiers follow orders.
That was a Marine sniper.
I said, soldiers follow orders. That's what they do.
No, not necessarily. Not always. A good soldier knows when not to.
I asked one the other day, I said, I'm not talking about anybody in general. It was a general question. He still didn't get it. He said, well, Obama. I said, I didn't say anything about Obama. I said, just in general. At what point do you take and say enough's enough, this commander-in-chief is out of line and not going to suffer treason anymore?
Do you know whose job that is?
The American people.
No, Congress. You know whose job it is to try him?
Congress.
No, Senate.
Really?
Yes.
I always thought it was Congress.
Because Bill Clinton was impeached. Impeachment is what Congress does. Now, the Senate is the one who decides whether he goes or stays.
So who picks the Senate?
It used to be originally, when I learned from listening to Mark Levin, I like him, by the way. It used to be the governor. Because then the senators represented the state. The congressmen represented the people of that state.
But now
it's all elected by popular vote.
And we got a bunch of people that don't know about politics voting.
I was listening to this gentleman. He taught 6 years at BYU. His name is John, by the way. And he was talking on Rogers Warriors, one of his talks. And he kept quoting all the federal papers from I think third president, John Adams.
I'm writing him. This is the second time he's come up today.
Yep.
I just got a photo with him on it today.
Read those federal papers. He is dead on. And what he wrote about and cautioned us about is happening now.
We're going to have a busy day tomorrow.
Look at that.
So, I don't have an official opinion. I just have my own individual opinion. And that's all I gave today. Because I work for the state of Texas. And the park is right there. And if you use GPS, you're going to come right here to my door. Of course, everything I've told you, I have found out on the internet. Not just the fact that I've been back there to drive over some of the missile silos. I don't dare let open any locked doors because I don't want no satellite catch me doing something I shouldn't be doing and have no business in there. It's like security clearance. If you got a security clearance, that don't mean you get to read everything that's classified. You have to have the right to know. They tell me it's deactivated. Okay, it's deactivated. That's all I need to know. I don't have no business going in. My job description does not tell me to go there and check those inside those old missile silos.
So, in your own opinion, do you believe they're deactivated?
I think so. I don't prove otherwise. Unless if I see something, a trailer come out, then I was like, okay.
So, bigger than Dorothy, I'm running the opposite way too.
And right now, I don't know if they have any power over there. I know some of the couple of buildings that are over there, they got power, but I don't know. From what I can tell above ground.
Very cool.
So how long do you think we're going to be monitored as a what is it called?
Hostile state?
No. It's individuals of interest once we leave the space to, because they're gonna be awfully bored watching us. We don't watch TV. All I do is read my Bible and work on my website.
Yep.
I'd say. Let me check. Let me clarify.
You see any satellites, or are you praying about it?
No, I'm Noah. Oh, I just got reminded. Only thing I get information on is weather.
Oh,
Everything else is above my pay grade.
okay. Well, I'm Rebecca, and this is Timothy.
James, no.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Oh, we're all
Sir, again, I have you out here doing push-ups, so my arms get tired. That's my enlisted joke.
I like that. I've heard it before, believe me. That was one of the first things my recruiting officer told me. And
Officer?
He was actually a lieutenant that recruited me.
Oh, must be probably enlisted.
Yeah.
Like I said, right now this is this National Guard training facility. It's owned by the Texas Army National Guard. After duty comes out
We
here.
could have stayed in Denton to check out Texas Army National Guard. No, I'm kidding.
No,
But it's awful tiny there. It's just a building.
No, it's dead.
actually, what you should do is go down to Austin. Can't remember it. See if they'll let you go through Tuesday through Saturday, and see if you can go down there to the 36th Infantry Museum. It's interesting. Did you know Texas has its own Congressional Medal of Honor?
As a state.
And it ranks just like the other one, like the federal one.
Nice.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. No, we actually came down here because of the World War II camp.
There's hardly anything left, left that, except some buildings, and that's towards the old base housing, and they're just falling apart. There was a fire, somebody here, what I heard, back in, and he burned a lot of the abandoned buildings.
Oh, we did see one building that was kind of burnt.
Most of them are all what's left, or the old World War II barracks. That's all back over that direction. Nothing else is here. That's a fire school there for the volunteer fire department. They come out here and train. And even in August, I can feel the heat when I walk out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a lot of driving to do.
Yeah, and if we're gonna make it over there, so we go to the Walmart.
Yeah.
And where?
Actually, you get there before. Get there depends on which way you want to go.
Quickest and easiest.
Okay, the quickest I'm not gonna tell you. The easiest one, because it depends on. The old man's out or not.
We already blew the tire once today.
No, no, it's not bullet. It's rock foam.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
Fire's wrong.
Things in my use. That's why I don't eat watermelon anymore. Just go. Now, you came around this way. Follow that road around.
To Ellis White.
Yep.
That's where we had a tire blow.
Ellis White goes to an FM road, and you head south on that FM road, and you go see Walmart, and then you go see the high school thing, and you go turn left.
Okay.
And it's all by itself. It's a funny rock.
Sorry, it was on my neck.
Does it say 2015?
Hey, let me go get the shovel. You gotta bury it.
He's still alive.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he is?
He hit the ground hard. I'm kidding. My supervisor's going to find out.
Is it a painted rock?
No, it's native sandstone.
Oh, okay. What do you do? So we go this way,
Yeah.
and then
It was wide.
Take a left.
and then go left.
Head south. Yeah, left.
Okay.
Because if you start going up the hill, you're going the wrong way. Otherwise, you can just go out the main gate and head west on 180. And when you come to the Energy Avenue, then the third red set of red lights is where you turn into the high school. And like I said, it's on way. You have to kind of go all the way around the high school.
Okay.
It's behind the track. Track's kind of here. You kind of go around the track and you can see this old little building. That's about the size of that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Then you just like from there, you just kind of look over towards that tree line, look for one path, and you go up a little hill, and that's what's left the foundation. I did find part of an iron cross once when I went back cutting crosses there, going back home because I live at the old base housing.
Oh, wow.
Which is, the company owns it now and leases out housing.
Okay.
But some other stuff you might want to look at is the old Baker Hotel.
That's the second time we've heard that today.
We actually,
That thing was built in the 20s. Charlie Chaplin stayed there.
or something about the water. They said that everybody went there for rejuvenation and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, before y'all need to get some crazy water.
Crazy water.
Yes.
What's that?
It's what Zach Bagan said. It actually makes you feel like you're on some type of drug.
No, it's not. They call it crazy water because one of the wells has a high concentration of lithium. Lithium is an antipsychotic.
And it makes you fat.
Of course, as strong as this is, you would die of water poisoning before you get enough lithium to do anything to you.
Nice.
So he was just, he had placebo water is what he had, Zach Bagan.
No, he actually drank the stuff that they call crazy water.
Yeah.
Yeah, placebo means that he thought it was stronger than it was.
Yeah.
So he's like, I feel like I'm on drugs. He's an idiot.
So he's a few bricks short of full load.
Yeah, French fries, whatever have you.
Let me put it this way. He claims he's a Christian, but yet he hunts ghosts. And I'm not saying everybody that hunts ghosts is not a Christian, because I used to do that too till I read Deuteronomy, and it said, don't seek the dead or speak to the dead. So I stopped doing it. Well,
Why don't you speak to the dead?
Huh?
How come you don't want to speak to the dead?
Because the Bible tells me not to.
Oh, I have to read that.
I speak to God and Jesus, but Jesus is alive.
That is true. But if I remember right, Jesus said something about don't worry about the dead will bury themselves.
That's right. Don't worry about him. But he'll go into these places and he'll, because I believe that what people think are ghosts are just demons trying to murder people. He'll go in there and agitate them
He's a cop.
and ag them on. But worse, he'll get local witches and wizards come in and do spells.
Now that's wrong. That is wrong.
But what's worse is people are watching this on their televisions, and that's coming through their speakers in their homes.
Yep. I don't have to worry about it.
So I put watching stuff like that.
Never got my attention anyway. So there's a good restaurant. If y'all get hungry later, good restaurant. It's called Pasta Fina. It's Albanian food. They're from Kosovo. Good food.
Never had Albanian food.
Kosovian.
Of course, Albania is so close to Greece, it's pathetic. I mean, you can just go, and you're there.
Nice.
Rome's not that far from that either. So, because, Kosovo was part of Serbia, which was part of Yugoslavia, which was over there in the Balkans.
Nice.
I spent about 3 or 4 years over there. I actually slept, not the family that runs this one here, but the one that runs the one in Weatherford. I slept in their house. well, what was left of it.
Oh, wow.
And believe me, there was no innocence on either side. Once we got in there, other people retaliated. So there was no innocent parties.
Nice.
But anything else I can help you with?
No.
I don't think so.
You've answered a lot more questions. You've answered a lot of our questions more than anybody else has. So, thank you.
Just leave my name out of it.
I don't know your name. Oh, yes, I do. But, no, I won't mention any names.
Well, unknown security officer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like we can't figure that out.
I know. We'll just say an unknown civilian source. We'll say unknown civilian source.
An unnamed source.
Anonymous, there you go.
Yeah, anonymous.
Because, like what I told you, I found on the internet about this place. Because I'm working here. Okay. So, what?
His mom texted him.
Oh. I was about to say, I thought you were looking at my phone like, oh.
Yeah, are you filming me there?
Oh.
It looked kind of like your pocket was.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I thought that when you first walked up, I was like, is he filming me there?
No. That's those people over there. That's NGA.
Oh, okay.
National something, intelligent graphic something.
Oh, okay.
I see those people come and go. I was told that if that place is on fire, just call, just call Austin.
Wow.
Somebody's calling Austin.
Wow.
Yeah, and make sure, it doesn't spread.
Wow. So even if
So for no reason whatsoever, you're not to go in there, basically.
Yeah, I don't have no authority to go in there. That's federal. I'm state.
So you just say with life, you couldn't go in there.
I would, because I'm a medic. Even though I'm closer to Hawkeye, but still, I'm one of those medics that they yell at, end up getting a Medal of Honor posthumously.
That works. Well, sir, thank you again.
No problem.
You have a
God
blessed
bless
day.
you.
Oh, yeah, he's done that already. Because I woke up this morning.
Amen.
Then I went out to a singles group and fired my shotgun for the first time today. And those slugs hurt. 12-gauge slugs. Bullpup design.
Oh.
Then I fired my new pistol.
That's a good way to start today.
Yeah.
410 slugs also don't do too well on the pistol. I'd rather fire the 45 long coat. But I couldn't get nobody after I fired those slugs. Nobody wanted to fire my pistol. So, I didn't get a chance to go back out there with just regular 410 bird shots, I got a judge. It's made by Taurus.
Nice.
I do believe in the right to keep and arm bears.
That's right.
Amen.
Especially Kodiaks. They're not as mean as
You mean koalas?
No, he knows Kodiaks.
Kodiak.
They're a smaller version of a bear.
Oh.
No. Kodiak's larger.
Oh, they are?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they were smaller.
Okay. Let me put it this way. You know how big a grizzly is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a Kodiak and a grizzly compared to two. It's like a brown bear.
Oh. Nice.
These are big bears. I mean, if you're using a 45 caliber ACP round to try to defend yourself one, you're wrong. If you're using 45 ACP, you better be using a Thompson. With a straight clip.
Wow.
Oh, just look and see what all's down here.
That's about it here, so that's all I know.
Okay.
Because like I said, I've only been here 5 years in town. So, now Granbury, I can tell you more about Granbury than I could.
Yeah. All right, well, if we're going to get over to that high school area, we're going to get going, sir.
That's fun.
Yes, sir. Thank you for speaking with us.
Yes, I'm just glad to come back.
We'll probably actually be back in the area. But we can have a coda for next time for Super Car to hold up. Y'all get out of here and don't come back.
No, you can try to go over there and talk to them Tuesday through Friday. Most of them are there Tuesday through Friday, and see if you can get some more information, different information from them. Or the base OIC is Major Garcia.
Okay.
That's all I can tell you. Well, I'll lie to you because it's gonna catch me. If it doesn't catch me here, I'm gonna have to go up there, and when I stand in front of the man, I'm gonna have to answer for that.
Is there a way to get permission to get into the state park area?
State park over there?
No, the park that used to be the base here that's been donated to the state park.
Say again?
I read online that part of Old Wolter was donated to the state park, but that it's off limits to civilians.
No, it's not. Really? You can go over there right now. You can stay right now tonight.
Well, we can't, but we're going to come back.
What? Oh, you need the blanket?
We didn't even bring that.
It's going to be good tonight. You don't need a blanket. Walmart sells them. Seriously.
So the part that used to be is not off limits?
No.
Is there even anything over there?
Yes.
There is?
Yes.
Oh,
Internet lied to you.
Internet did lie to me. So that's where all the good stuff is, isn't it?
Are you blonde?
No, this came out of a bottle and it was an accident.
Okay. So I was going to give you a refill.
Call me an airhead.
Hey, there's a reason. There's a reason why I shaved my head.
He's a baldy.
I don't want people to know my true hair color. That and the master gunnery sergeant made me mad one time when I shaved it. Because one of my Marines, he yelled at one of my Marines break his stitch because he had a mole removed on the back of his head.
Mole
That was
removed.
precancerous. So he saved his head for that drill weekend, and we let him stay because he was a tech. And all he was going to do was solder and unsolder and try to get himself electrocuted.
Oh.
Nice.
Because we called him Uncle Fester.
So that's for his honor. I'll be bald with you.
So, those were the days back when I was a Marine.
All right.
So if we wanted to, next time we come out, get back there, we would just go to the state park and wander around 7,000 acres and hope to find it, or what?
Find what?
The park that used to be part of the base, or?
Oh, you talking about those missile silos?
No.
No, they were saying that a part of the state park over here was purchased by the National Guard.
No, not that it was purchased.
Or donated.
It was donated. It was donated to the national park, and it runs basically right in the middle of our training area.
And they were saying that it was off limits to civilians.
Not all of it. They got people out there. I had to send somebody over there this week. Basically, when you're going back towards Weatherford, and if you start going up a hill, you miss the turn for the state park.
We've seen that sign for the state park too.
Don't believe the GPS on the state park because it's going to bring you right to that corner.
So if we go to the state park, we want to head this way.
Not that way. I'll go back out to 180 and head back towards Weatherford.
No, I mean, once we get to the park, if we want to find the parts that used to belong to.
Oh, once you get on the park, that used to belong to it. That's it. Everything, the state park over there used to belong to Ft Wolters.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So thank you very much, sir.
Have a good one.
You too, sir.
Bye. My camera ran out of memory, so I don't know if my video saved. But that man can talk.
And there you have it.